If you want news and rumors that appeal, welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
If you want news and rumors that appeal, welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
If you want news and rumors that appeal, welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
Welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. I'm your host, Innkeeper, and this is our live call-in talk show all about the Wheel of Time. Welcome back, everybody. We're actually here tonight to do what we have not done for like 9 months, which is tell people what we're going to do.
Oh, yes.
Like, we're here to tell people what we're going to do for the next 6 or 7 weeks.
When did we do our last schedule?
It was like the last July. Seriously. we have not revealed what we're doing like we used to when we were cool and organized.
Like really organized.
Yeah.
All the thumbnails finished.
Yeah.
Completed.
That was cool.
That was cool.
We're getting back into shape. I'll be honest, not as good as some extravaganza episode kind of moments there, but it's going to be good. You know why it's going to be good? Because of my two wonderful guests beyond Taylor here. Let me welcome to the show Daniel Green and Sarah from Watt Series. Welcome.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Hello.
You just happened to catch me reading a book.
Reading the book, huh? Nice.
Oh, wait. I feel left out. Hold on. All right, I got one too now.
Nice. Taylor, do you have something to tell everybody? You keep on teasing us that you're reading The Wheel of Time.
I have nothing to say.
Look, this is what happened, Daniel. Taylor explained basically some stuff that happened in the prologue to The Great Hunt. And now I'm confused. I feel like he just kind of maybe read some of the notes,
Taylor,
I mean, it's very
just
funny
keep going
because
and
I
reading
took some of your
random
advice,
chapters.
actually.
You took what?
I took some of your advice.
You did?
Yeah, and I realized I don't think I could have read the first book. It was a little too slow. I tried it. So I watched, funny enough, Daniel's recap
Oh, you
of the Eye of the
cheater!
World?
of The Eye of the World.
Nice.
And I thought it was so good, and so I decided I'd begin.
Wow, it's Daniel. Daniel, we have to thank. Thank you very much, Daniel. By the way,
I encourage people to skip books.
the first poll we have here tonight is our pre-show poll that we began. 150 of you have voted. 158. I don't mean to leave out the 8 of you. What should we call Taylor now that Brandon Sanderson has given him some new names? And if you don't know where that's at or when that happened, I'll show you a little clip of that. But Taylor Swole was something Brandon. He liked Taylor Swole. Taylor Lifts. Brandon really liked this idea of like Taylor Swift and Taylor Lifts. That was Brandon's. And then he called him Taylor the Younger. And then actually Adam threw out Hatchling. So I shouldn't necessarily give Brandon any credit. I thought Adam came up with Hatchling here. So
Yeah, no.
Hatchling's winning
he
by like.
liked Hatchling though. He said that was the best.
Daniel,
one.
what did you pick out of this? Taylor
I
Swole?
actually did vote, and
Taylor
I
Lifts?
picked. Oh, I picked Taylor the Younger. I thought it was funny.
So there you go. What did you pick, Sarah? Did you pick yet? Did you vote?
Oh, I went for Hatchling.
Hatchling.
It's just a great
I'm ending
great
this poll.
dad
is
joke level
too-
pun.
I know you're like, I'm
Good.
married. Why
I'm a
Hatchling?
little older now.
I got it. Too bad, Hatchling. Hatchling it is, everyone. We'll have to let Brandon know. The name has been, like, what do you call it?
The people have spoken.
Memorialized or something here. Hatchling has been around forever. Yeah, that's true. Innkeeper's wife's pointing out that's not like a new name. So she's disappointed, I think. But okay, you know what we should do? I think we should show everybody our first announcement. Like, let's get a first episode announcement before we do any other news. What do you think?
But which one's our first?
You know what our first one is?
Is our first one?
Yeah,
like
our first one's that. Yeah.
This is like
I agree.
mean-
Yeah, this is something that we've been putting together for a long time.
like
a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Year and a half we've been trying to invite this person to come chat with us here at the
Why'd you
Dusty
take
Wheel.
all the? Now it's not like there's no anticipation.
What do you mean?
Well, you can
What
like.
do you mean?
build
What do you think
it
we're
up.
gonna do?
Yeah,
Invite,
it's like
like-
we're
I'm
trying
watching
to
a
invite
bit.
this person. And it's like, well, now we know that it's.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Let's just let other people watch. This is our first. This will be our first episode.
It's Sean Astin. No.
Here-
And then click it and then
Here
for
we
a
go.
second, and then move it away, and then click. Just so.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Go on.
That's right. Max Ryan, the original dragon. That's right. This is before all other dragons ever came to be.
He's the OG.
Max Ryan. Yeah, he's the OG dragon. Max is going to be here with us next Wednesday. That's right. Wednesday. It's going to be actually we're going to do 2 shows, doubleheader on the 6th. That's going to be the first show that we do back. Max is going to join us. I think it's like 11 a.m. Pacific, I think is the time. We'll put more kind of news about this. But yeah, Max, ever since we did our Dusty Wheel cut of Winter Dragon,
Yeah.
we're like, we want to talk to Max. He was like, he really appreciated the Dusty Wheel cut. And we're like, and it's finally happening. So
There's like
we're
a lot of back and forth, but eventually.
yeah. So Max Ryan is going to come chat with us about Winter Dragon and the Wheel of Time and everything. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, and hopefully more.
Yeah. Okay, get out of here so I can talk to my guests.
Okay.
It's been nice, man.
Bye, Taylor.
See ya.
Bye.
Hi, Taylor. I was here for you, actually. So
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I
Daniel.
appreciate you, even if your father's
So M Burns.
overbearing.
Wow. Thanks a lot. So people are asking. This is a good question. Thanks, M Burns. Who's Max? Great question here. So the Wheel of Time pilot that came out now like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Someone help me out here. It was like 5.
Oh, God.
And it's
So
been many years.
2015.
I was living in Arizona, so I was a
That was
junior in college.
If you want to know who Max is, obviously he has a career beyond Winter Dragon, and he's been part of a bunch of other movies that are more well known than Winter Dragon itself. But you should go check out Winter Dragon. We'll be talking about that and the Dusty Wheel cut if you want to know more. But obviously, just look up Max Ryan. He's an actor. He's been in all sorts of films. I don't have a list of them with me, but we can throw on IMDb and go over them. And we will next week with Max. So, so that's going to be a lot of fun. This actually is only one part of a doubleheader of that same day. And so before I want to get to my guests here and talk to them, but I want to show, what's that?
It's not Billy Zane.
It's not Billy Zane. That's right. Billy Zane is not going to
come
be.
on.
I know. You all were like, that would make the smartest kind of doubleheader ever. No, this one is a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this one, everybody, because we're going to get back into what we do here and what I've done so many times. Is we're going to talk Wheel of Time theories. We're going to be discussing all the fan theories around who is the Lord of Chaos.
Taylor. Taylor.
Let the Lord of Chaos rule. That's right. And we're going to talk about that theory and dig into just Wheel of Time fandom and jump back from the TV show. I know a lot of people were kind of excited about that. So we'll talk more about that, but that'll be also next week. So that's a fun one. Anyways, Daniel, what's been going on, man? How's life?
Life has just been a lot of writing. I managed to get about 30,000 words done in the next book recently, so yay!
Nice.
My hands hurt.
How long is the next book going to be?
I'm shooting for about 80 to 90,000 words.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a different series though than my main one. So I'm trying to do I just don't get how you can write 5 books accidentally as I'm writing this one. Like, right as I decided to really dedicate myself to getting this book done, Sanderson was like, by the way, I got 5 that I just had in the back pocket, and it's kind of hurtful.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, do you have a timeline on when this is, like, when your fans can be excited about when you're going to kind of turn this in, if you will? Do you have like a projected date?
I'm hoping to have it released at the end of the year, but I'm trying to also do a lot of art within the book and also to be merch with it. Because it's cyberpunk,
cool.
and I love cyberpunk aesthetic. So I'm trying to just like load it up on like, oh, you can also get these stickers, and I want to have all these illustrations. So it's going to be more of a post-writing process that I'm used to.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, you have been taking a break here, a little vacation. I want to show some fun pictures from that vacation here.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh no, sorry. This is the wrong. This isn't you on
What?
vacation.
Daniel, what were you doing on vacation?
What is this? I don't know if you have watched Brandon's An End to Secrets, but all of the madness going on around Brandon, have you seen this one? Did you see this little 3-minute clip that he put out today?
Oh yeah. Sarah, did you see it?
Did you
I
see
have
this,
not
Sarah?
seen it yet, no.
I
I just got home from work, so I will do that after this.
So, what has been your reaction, Daniel, this whole month? Do you feel like Brandon's about to become Mr. Beast? Is that where you see the trajectory going here?
Oh, let's not have that. But it seems it's kind of frustrating because, like, if he was even just like a okay dude and not a great dude, you kind of start to resent him. But he's so nice, and he like funds all these other Kickstarters, and every time I've talked with him, he's so chill, and it's like I gotta like him, but it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah. It's a shame you have to like him. You know what I mean? It'd be
He's
much
just
easier.
so dang nice. Man.
Okay, so here's my question, everyone. How many books do you think Brandon Sanderson will write before Daniel finishes his 3rd book? 1, 4. No, we'll just do 1, 2, 3, and then that's not nice, Matt. Here we go. Okay, that's our poll for you. I don't know if I didn't even double check this poll, and by the way, I always like screw up polls. So
This is the rudest thing you've ever done to me.
Come on. As long as you don't hit me, we're good.
YouTuber boxing matches are on the rise. That's all I'm gonna say. Sarah, if you're willing to referee.
I'll do it. Let's go.
No, like you said, it's crazy, right? Like that's just a pace that is just, I sit and try to write, Daniel, by the way, like you are Brandon Sanderson to me when it comes to writing. Like you have written almost 3 and I'm still like, I'm on like chapter 2 of a book I'm writing. So,
I don't know if you've seen the graph that was being shared in Cosmere circles, either of you, but there was this awesome graph that showed like how Sanderson was already on pace to out-publish Stephen King, which is an incredibly impressive feat. And instead, he's now like leaped ahead because he's had so much more of time to get there. Did I just completely freeze?
No, you're still here. Or did we freeze?
No, you froze on mine.
I'll try. I'll try to freeze
he
next
didn't
time.
freeze for me, but Matt froze.
Okay.
Got some chaos in here.
There's some chaos. Sorry, keep going. No, I was listening to you fine. So.
Basically, he's now about to pass Stephen King at a much younger age than previously thought, and Stephen King has had the career of Stephen King. It's amazing.
Yeah. By the way, everyone thinks I was mean. I know Daniel. We're friends, and he knows I
It's the
wasn't being
first
mean.
time Matt and I have ever talked.
By the way, it's 56% of almost 200 people voted here, and that's not nice, Matt. Fine, man.
Aw.
Now I'm sad. I feel like this is definitely going to be a meme, like a sad meme here. Oh, is this sad? I don't know. Is this a sad face meme here? Like,
That's sad.
Is that sad?
I would say it's
like
contemplative. It's like the
contemplative,
Kermit's
yeah.
like looking out the window. You know what I mean?
Pensive.
Pensive. Yeah. I feel like this. Yeah. If Brandon had just written a poll and people said he was mean to Daniel, this is kind of Brandon. You're like, oh man, I wasn't trying to be mean to Daniel.
I
Okay.
need more people mean to me. It's good.
Yeah, exactly. We'll try to.
You weren't
use
supposed to
in
be
the past.
that enthusiastic. Like, yeah, you do.
We will try not to. We won't dwell on that. I'll give you guys, just so everybody's better. Oh yeah, that's true. Can we talk about, Daniel, how much ice cream you owe fandom? No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
going
Let's
to
not
bring
talk
it to
about
the next JordanCon I'm at.
Are you?
I'm gonna bring
you-
a bunch
are
of
you-
those tiny little drumsticks and just start handing them out to people.
Are you coming to JordanCon this year?
If I am, I'm gonna do it super on the quiet. I'm just gonna sneak in. Do it
It's because we have so much ice cream to deliver that we're not even going to know you're there. Sarah,
I'm not gonna
coming?
be there, but a mustachioed version of me.
Well,
will be
if
there.
you need a disguise, I hear Nablez has a lot of wigs that you could borrow, so no one will ever know. Yes,
Sarah,
I will
are you
be
at
there,
JordanCon? Oh man,
and
This-
not in disguise, as
Not in
far as I
disguise?
know.
nice.
So,
Well,
see.
hopefully Daniel's there because I can't wait to get my ice cream. I don't know why. Let's see. No, I want to ask that question. Everybody thinks I'm being mean. I'm not going to ask those questions. I'll stop. We're going to announce
You can
another
ask the
show
mean-
here.
No. Bring it on. I need mean. Give me some
No,
mean.
No,
no.
I like
No, it's too,
mean
it's
Matt.
too much.
It's kinda
It's too
fun.
much.
No,
It's
you
too much.
have to do it at the same time. You're just breaking mugs. Just get some like super aggressive.
Exactly. That's what everyone wants to see. Just like have me break during an episode. I like it. Live. I'm ready. Okay, this one is coming up on April 10th. That's right. We're going to do a double header on April 6th. And then a lot of you have asked for me to have these individuals at the Dusty Wheel. And so let me show you what's going to happen is on April 10th. We're going to have Nerdy Nightly here with us. That's right. Nerdy Nightly is going to be here at the Dusty Wheel. And right now, this is a tentative. We'll be talking kind of episode 1 breakdown. They're just starting to read the books. I shouldn't say just starting. I think they will have finished The Dragon Reborn by the time this episode airs. So Nerdy Nightly will be here talking about their experience as new readers and also talking about the show here. So Nerdy Nightly is it's gonna be a blast. I can't wait to have them here. And no, Daniel, I will not ask more mean questions. But yeah, there have been so many just content creators that have created content about the Wheel of Time that have never read the books. And I love how Nerdy Nightly, they have like a club and they talk about it every Friday. I've jumped in there. And there's just a lot of enthusiastic fans, just loving that and listening to them try to figure out the Wheel of Time as they go and theorize about it. It's a lot of fun. How about you, Sarah? Have you watched or heard of Nerdy Nightly, or do you have kind of a favorite?
I have. I watched their episode. Well, they weren't really reactions, right? They were kind of like after they watched it, they would just discuss it. But I watched those, and yeah, they had some really great insights, and it was just really fun seeing what they picked up on and what they were like wildly off track, but understandably so. And all those new reader or non-reader reactions were just super fun.
They will literally talk for like 3 hours, and you're not allowed to spoil things. So in chat, you're literally just sitting there thinking the entire time, like, wow, they're close, or wow, they're really far away. And you just write like interesting. It's just like 3 hours of you writing interesting and like, huh. It's
It
like
reminds me of the streams that you did with the Brett
it's like
Danny.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's how it is. By the way, yes, Daniel. No, I will not ask mean questions. Maybe I should. I should have like a mean question corner at the end of each show or something. I like it.
Reminds me of like how basically I'm going through Berserk right now, and every single member of like that community is like, "Oh, you think that? Nice. Good that you think that. All right, it's good. It's fine." Like I said in the video, I was like, "Oh yeah, devils and angels are not the same thing." And the guitar community is like, "Interesting, you said that."
Do you want me to ask more mean questions? Yes, no. I want ice cream from Daniel. Okay,
That is an
let's see.
excellent poll.
Let's see what people say, and maybe we'll go with it. Oh, kitty cat. Daniel's bringing back a cat. Nice.
Oh.
Someone was pawing the door.
I had a question for Taylor, and now I can't remember what that question was. I will try to remember it as we go here. So, I do want us to cover some news here. By the way, Watt series, Sarah, you guys broke some fun news today, and I guess it was the speculative type of news. Why don't you tell everybody? Give us the TLDR version. This is a long. I'll be honest.
Guys, it's not a long article. Go read.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That is like. Hold on. Let me show you. I will.
There's
actually,
pictures.
yes.
There's pictures in there.
That's
It's
true. That's
filler.
true. It is. Geeky, I'm not trying to tell people not to read your article. That's not what's happening here. But this is a significant article. I did like what you said, what you kind of pointed out here. The last push of filming. How long have they been in Morocco at this point?
I mean, since basically the beginning of March, so about a month. So we
Jeez.
were hearing a lot of people saying 2 months. So we're guessing they're going to be there for at least a lot of April.
Yeah, as Geeky wrote here, truly massive undertaking involving at least 2 of the 3 season 2 directors, a drone unit, costume team, hair and makeup, prosthetic and special effects, dialect coach, stunts, and 260 cases of camera equipment from Prague.
I know what they're
Extras
filming here.
and horse riders. Almost 1,000 people will be involved every day. Wow. Yeah. Daniel, do you know exactly? Are you sure what you think is being filmed there? What do you think?
So obviously we're gonna get the multi-universe crossover with the Lord of the Rings show, right? And what they're filming is the opening of a portal.
Obviously.
You have to imagine
Obvious.
it's Rand standing there. He's just done some amazing stuff with the power. Won't get into for spoiler reasons. A portal opens. Gandalf steps through. He's like, "You come with me if you want to live." They jump on into Second Age Middle Earth. Gandalf puts on some shades and he's like, "Get ready to disappoint everyone," and that's where it goes.
I thought he was going to tell him, "You're a wizard, Rand."
Terminator was not a good reference. That would have been way better.
That would go back in time, redo that. So yeah, no, this does. Obviously, they've talked about. Rafe has mentioned taking seasons 2 or books 2 and 3 and merging them to one. A lot of people have mentioned that this seems like, either something to do with the Aiel, but an entire month with the Aiel seems excessive. So people have also mentioned that Falma could be here. And so it would make sense if they were putting together the end of book 2. If they were using book 2's end, it would make sense to have this many people involved and a pretty complicated sequence that I can imagine taking, 1,000. What do they say? What was it? 1,000 people were involved?
1,000 people every day. Yeah, and I'm
1,000 people
assuming
every
that's
day?
crew and like extras
Sure.
and stuff. But they
But
definitely were
still.
doing some crowd scenes,
Yeah.
like lots and lots of extras. So
I do like Omar's comment here in chat if I can find it somewhere. That's the problem, trying to do too many things at once here. But yes, but by the way, Daniel, the poll that we have here, do you want me to ask more mean questions? The answer was 53%. I want ice cream from Daniel. So that is
once
But
again,
30
the people have spoken.
37%
What was
did say
second
yes.
place, Matt?
Look, it was
I
second
wonder
place.
what it could be.
It was second place. It was second place. By the way, Geeky and Seanchan, read the rest of the article. Okay, Geeky. Okay.
Geeky with
let's
the
clear
sick
that.
burn.
Sorry. That's my fault.
Okay, fine. According to a tip from Purple Aja, the Moroccan borders were closed from November 2021 until February 2022. We don't know if this affected originally planned filming. Okay, that would make sense why it might be this late in the process here. But yes, it's there. Obviously, I think Geeky is pointing out that there's a couple different locations of where the filming's happening, and let's see. Fint Oasis is an oasis located about 12 kilometers south of, I cannot say that word, Ouarzazate.
Ouarzazate.
Okay.
Ouarzazate. Yes.
Ouarzazate.
I
Okay.
think. I don't
It's an
know.
area of lush green hidden between 2 hills. Filming location took place over multiple days. Yeah. Our friend John at What Up reported that banners were seen decorating the set. Okay.
Banners
So,
in
yeah.
the Wheel of Time?
That would never happen. That would never
I
happen.
don't buy it.
These banners appear to have a white tree over a light background, similar to banners from Terrebonne and the former nation of Almuth. What? That doesn't make any sense for what we're... Okay, maybe it does. Yeah, I think this is... There's also, as far as the cast that have been seen there, Yosha. This is still kind of... you tell me, Sarah. Karima McAdams, that still was in Morocco since early March. So how are you feeling? How confident are you feeling that Karima is part of the Wheel of Time?
Part of Wheel of Time, I would say almost 100%.
Oh,
As to what role,
How confident are you?
my track
that
record on predicting roles has not been great. So
Karima McAdams has been cast in the Wheel of Time, everybody. I don't know why I'm still suspect of this. I think it's because 100%. What are the answers here? What are the 4 answers? How confident? Or like, give me 4. Come on, Daniel, fill these in. 4 answers.
Tuesday, Batman, and no.
Good. Very. Tuesday. Batman seems lame. Sorry.
Fine.
ouch.
No. Or very Tuesday. No. Who? There we go. Okay. Yeah. There we go, everybody. This is what happens when you allow Daniel to write your polls. Do you see how terrible they are? Exactly.
They're even
if
worse.
Tuesday doesn't win,
if
I'm
that's
gonna be
even
furious.
possible.
Yeah, exactly. If Tuesday doesn't win, yeah.
Y'all better be voting Tuesday.
Okay, so I mean, a lot of people believe that Karima is involved and is Lanfear. That is, which totally, I don't really care who plays Lanfear. I just care that Lanfear's in the show. Daniel, who are you looking forward to most in season 2 as far as a new character being cast in the Wheel of Time?
I'm waiting for Pips the horse to officially be name dropped because my cat here, whose namesake is Pips, is furious that he has not been in the show yet. Obviously, they should have bumped up the Pips appearance.
Yeah. The polls are extra dusty today. Yeah, exactly. That's what you should be.
Does that mean spicy? Like, is that supposed to... Okay, don't put your butthole towards
Daniel
the camera,
Green
cat, please.
must be great for Cards Against Humanity. There you go. You got a call
I
out
hate
there.
that game. I'm so sorry. That is my
Oh, there you
least
go.
favorite game people bring out.
I like how Geekieri. Hey, she said, Sarah, you got Elias. There you go. So
Okay, I did. That was my one correct
cheer up.
guess.
Okay, let's look at our poll here. About 180 of you have voted. How confident are you that Karima McAdams has been cast in the Wheel of Time? 38% very. Tuesday wins is second place with 23. Oh, sorry, third place with 23%. Who is 35%? Oh, wow. See, thankfully, we have Watt Series with us, and they had an article. But yeah, Karima McAdams is... how long ago was this? How long ago
Couple
was the article?
articles back. We haven't had much news this.
Yeah, it can't be
year,
too far back,
so,
right? 'Cause-
feel like
well,
when
maybe
they're
it is
super-
farther back. Hold on.
I feel like when they're super buckled down
there we
filming,
go.
that's when we get the least because they're so focused on what they're doing.
Yeah, that's where we get to kind of really like haze the Wheel of Time and be like, what's up with the no news thing? So Karima McAdams is the one on the right here. Yeah, you should go to wattseries.com and read more about why they believe that Karima McAdams is part of the show. That's what you need
Sorry,
to do
you
if
can
you
hear
don't know
my
who this
cat
is.
purring into the mic.
Yeah, how dare your cat purr?
I'm here
There's
for
no
the cat
purring.
content. So
Okay, let's end this poll. Very and who? Okay, well, that's I was kind of surprised that those were the two that won out
How
here.
did Tuesday not come out on top? Tuesday's
Yeah.
great.
It was close. It was close. You definitely have some fans in chat. You know, I like it.
Sorry,
will-
my cat just tripped on the desk.
Nice. Okay, so I think we need to jump back. We'll jump back to this article because there's more in this article. It's actually Geekieri spent a lot of time on it, and Geekieri, if you're out there, I know you are in chat. We are going to go back to it, I promise. But I want to announce kind of like another episode that's coming here to the Dusty Wheel. This is the one that will feature the okay, so I'll be honest, I didn't have time to make like a thumbnail, like an official thumbnail for this one. Just deal with it, people. But the Watt Song Parody Challenge is back. That's right. The deadline is tomorrow. You have very little time to submit a Watt song parody. Daniel, did you submit one?
I already dropped a rap song last year about Dune being delayed, and that immediately made Dune come out. So what I think I'm going to do is make another rap song about season 2 being delayed, and that means season 2 will be released early.
You
Well,
have
you
to
have-
save. You have to save
very
that
little
power.
time. You have very little time. You need to go do that. Okay, so to be part of the challenge.
I
So for
was
those-
this close to hanging up just to sell the bit. Just like,
that would have been funny, and I would have been sad. So I'm glad you didn't. So the song parody challenge is coming to an end, and I will tell you the dates for this are a little bit fuzzy. Okay, we are planning on doing at least 2 shows. We've had over 50 submissions. I think last year we had somewhere in the 30 submissions arena. So yeah, we had over 50. We might 55, 60. It's possible. I don't know how many of you are out there still creating parodies, but know that we will have at least 2 shows, possibly 3, depending on how many of these are. And we are trying to do one of the shows on a weekend, the finals on a weekend. So those of you that are overseas have a better chance of being here, that have told us you would really like to be and maybe have submitted something for this. So we are considering doing the finals on the 17th, Sunday the 17th, for the Watt Song Parody Challenge. So if you think about that, that means the previous Wednesday and possibly Tuesday will be other Watt Song Parody shows. So consider the 12th, 13th, and 17th of April to be Wheel of Time Song Parody Challenge live shows here at the Dusty Wheel. So still working on those finalized dates. We'll let you know, but you have one more day to submit your parody. I actually have not watched them, and I have 50 to go watch. So that's going to be actually, if I think about it, an average
better get on
of
that.
a couple minutes each. That is going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun time to see what you guys have all come up with. I cannot wait. I've been told just amazing, amazing submissions. So yeah, if you did not see last year's, Daniel, you saw last year's Watt Song parody, right? You saw that song that was done about your cat, right?
yes, I did, and it was glorious, and it moved me and Pips to tears. I spent the next hour on a windowsill just thinking about what he saw. Or he didn't understand it and he just did what he normally did. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, that's sad. Oh yeah, so Andrew mentioned it. We may or may not. We'll see. We'll see. Again, we'll figure out the days. We'll let everybody know when that's going to be. And like I said, we're trying to schedule it in a time where it's not just 9 p.m. at night for those that can. So, but yes, again, that week is still fuzzy, and we'll let you know. So, and I do want to mention that the following week is JordanCon, where apparently Daniel will be in a disguise, maybe.
Possibly. don't know.
Sarah will be there. I will be at JordanCon, and we will be doing live shows. Taylor and I are anticipating doing a live show Friday morning from the lobby, and then doing one probably Saturday morning, kind of like a morning show, if you will. Both of those are dates that we're looking at, or times. So if you're at JordanCon on Friday, go down to the lobby, and we'll obviously report when we're going to be doing those, like specific times. So we'll know more about that. So that's a lot of fun for us. We can't wait to do those. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. For those of you that are there, and we'll also be doing it live on the Dusty Wheel. So if you're not, just join us live, and we'll try to pull some comments in there. So, by the way, if you're still here, we're still reporting on all the episodes we have coming up. We're still talking about news, and we will be doing some mug giveaways tonight, because I love giving away stuff on this show. Daniel, by the way, I don't know if you've seen these, man. A fan created this leather bracer, like Land's bracer. It's freaking amazing.
That would be really useful to throw at a producer who's not doing their job good enough.
Yeah, this is
that.
this is one of
Not naming names.
Not naming names.
Not saying Taylor.
Wow. And this one too, amazing. Like the zipper on this thing, Trian, it's just legit.
Yeah, you could like put a brick in it and make it an even better throwing object.
Yeah,
You're just really violent tonight, aren't you?
Sorry, I just.
So these are two of the pieces of leather work that will go or be available for the winners of the Wheel of Time Song Parody Challenge to choose from. So anyway, Okay, let's jump back to this. There were some other pieces of news that came along with this, and Sarah, maybe you can guide us into cast speculation here. Where did these come from? You have 4 individuals here: Raga Ragnars. I'm probably I'm terrible at these names, but Iola Smart, Jay Duffy, and what is it? Helia Mendez Jones. Yeah.
I don't know how to say them either, so you're fine.
So where, like how much certainty, I know this is speculative, do you feel more certain about some of these than others?
Not really, actually. We know that Raga and Ayula are both, at least, were very recently in Morocco, like the same place as other cast and crew. Seems awfully suspicious. And we had already been kind of investigating them already, so that was just kind of a nail in the coffin, so to speak. But we, of course, no idea who they're playing. The other 2, as far as we know, haven't been in Morocco. Sorry, my cat's meowing, if you can hear that.
The cat's meowing is like,
dare
it's like
you
music
have a
to everyone's
cat
ears here.
interrupt this very serious.
At least he's not showing his butt on camera. The other 2 are, I'm also pretty confident in them also. And Zalia, however you say that, was actually in Prague with a bunch of the cast for Madden's birthday.
Oh. Do we know if Zelia was in Prague anywhere? I mean, not Prague. Was it been in Morocco too?
We haven't seen that. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. So
I will bet money that the uber handsome guy, which I forget what his name was,
Jay.
he is playing Gawain and Galad merged into one character. I'm calling it now.
That's your.
The last
my
time I thought that an attractive actor was them, he turned out to be like hot Massima. So I'm really just not on a roll. So
I think they're combining.
at this
Gawain
rate,
and
he's
Galad.
gonna be Bale Doman or something.
Yeah. So definitely look like great actors. No, I've never seen their work, but yeah, no, this is I love that you say at the bottom here, by the way, you went into so much detail, and then we want to emphasize again, this is speculation on our part, and that Duffy and Mendez Jones may not actually be involved with Wheel of Time. We reached out to their agencies for comment, but did not receive a response.
Just
there you go,
gotta
everybody.
put that disclaimer in there. Okay.
You got to put that in there. While we can't say at the moment if our speculation is correct, we can say that all these actors are very talented. We would be excited to see them in any role for the Wheel of Time, big or small. The second season seems likely even bigger than the first, and we can't wait to hear more official news. Official news.
I hate to contradict you. I can confirm my theorizing is correct. That is Gawain and Galad. I can say that 100%.
This is Gawain and Galad. Okay, let's ask everybody. Let's ask everybody here.
Go Wad.
Here we go. Do you?
Gawad? Oh, I love
Gawad.
that.
Oh, look, I accidentally sent this poll. But, there you go. There's your one crappy Dusty
That
Wheel
is
poll.
the worst poll you've ever done.
Look, it just happens.
no.
It happens. It happens. Do you think that Jay Duffy is Gawain and Galad merged? Yes
Again,
or no?
I'm trademarking this. It's Gawad.
Gawad.
Wow, that's brilliant. That is seriously fantastic.
It was Jay Duffy, right? There we go. I didn't get that wrong. Okay. There you go. Enjoy your crappy poll for the night, everybody. Not this one. The previous one. Yeah, I haven't done a bad poll in a long time. So
Says
Are you sure?
Wow. See, who's being mean now? Yeah.
Oh, so you can take it, but you can't take it. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. I like, yes, there's your Dusty Wheel Classic poll. Thank you. Fastest poll ever. And the Dusty Wheel strikes again. I think it's Daniel's
You could
fault,
also
actually.
say it's a very philosophical poll. Just yes or no. This is deep, it's profound.
Bad poll alert. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for this is fun. I do not think I believe in Rafe. I do not think he will merge Gawain and Galad, but he should. Oh, that's yeah. Maybe I should ask
That's
that question.
very contradictory. It's like they should, shouldn't. It would be the right choice. Not what I want, but they should.
Ooh, John from What Up says they've both been cast. Beat that, Daniel. Beat that.
That was just rude, Cat.
Yeah.
That was my eye was open.
That's someone. Yes, God. That was is the answer. Oh, sorry, this one. Yeah, this is let's see what people are saying. We've given time here. About 200 of you voted. Do you think that Jay Duffy is Gawain and Galad merged? 62% said no, Daniel. Too bad.
That's actually a higher amount agreeing with me than I thought it would. I'm pretty proud of that.
You're like, it's higher than one. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
That means someone thinks I'm on the right trail, which means, as I said, confirmed. It's happening.
I love it. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about season 2, which is Daniel. Everyone is probably really familiar with how you felt about season 1. You did a couple videos about it. So you've talked about season 1. What do you think when it comes to season 2? What are you hoping to see from this team after season 1 when it comes to the show?
No more CGI Trollocs that were put in the oven for approximately 2 minutes, and more practical Trollocs. I think I've done a whole prediction video on what I think is going to happen in season 2, or I recorded it and trashed it. I'm not sure which, but I think we're actually going to stick largely to book 2. I don't think there's going to be a lot of book combining until later on.
Okay. So you actually think that even though Rafe has said it, that he's really kind of just maybe stealing a couple things from book 3 and really kind of persisting with season, like book 2 plots, basically.
Exactly. I think we're going to see a lot of little things folded in. Like, we saw some stuff from New Spring in, the first season, but to say like it took heavily from New Spring, I think is incorrect. And so it's going to line up more with that. Like, yeah, he'd be wrong to say they're not taking from future books, but in terms of like what fans would expect, we're not going to be seeing, them like having the showdown in the waste with Lanfear in season 2. Like, that's not happening.
Yeah. So Sarah, are you hopeful for something that you didn't see in season 1 for season 2?
Well, I've got to think about that. I don't.
Or
Yeah,
are
I
you
definitely
hopeful that like something
no more
that you thought
CGI
that didn't-
Trollocs, please.
Well, I think that this
so
speaks to
bad.
what you're reporting on, right? What you just reported speaks to what it seems to me like they're bringing it all what they wanted to bring maybe to the end of season 1 and weren't able to when they're in Morocco for this long, and just speaking to kind of who's there and what we can expect. So I would imagine that they wish they could have gone and given us an ending that wasn't affected by the pandemic, if you would. So
for sure, yeah.
This suggests at least that giving us a month in Morocco, that's what they're doing. Is
It definitely seems like they have not been, hampered to the same extent
Yeah.
for season 2. I mean, they haven't had shut down, so that's helpful.
And it's like they have experience with the protocols, you know what I mean? So it's less of, I bet, like an obtrusiveness on the day-to-day. And I do want to amend something I said before. I specifically, when it comes to Rand, I think we actually might see quite a bit of book 3 just because of how they've set him up at the end of season 1. Having that isolationist, already questioning sanity Rand is probably where to see a bit more, but I don't think we'll end up pulling Tyr into it. That's the more clear prediction I wanted to make.
Gotcha.
And I would actually be upset if we saw a lot of Tyr folded in.
So basically, you think Rand is going to be on that kind of solo journey, if you will, of the Dragon Reborn, but he's making his way like to Metropolitan Falma.
Yeah, a little bit.
And by the way, I feel like that's a really good thing to tell fans, Metropolitan Falma, this early. Because when we see it, if it really is, it'll just be like, oh, that's Metropolitan Falma. And it won't be like, what's up with Metropolitan Falma?
And you say Metropolitan Falma any more times, please.
No, I'll say it again. I'm going to say it more. No, but what's funny is I thought that for season 1, but most fans probably have never heard about that survey, never heard about that, the kind of text of that survey response about season 2. And we will see social media posts be like, that's not my Falma. That's basically what's going to happen.
You are 100% correct.
Sarah, are you okay with me turning Matt's questions on himself? Is that all right with you?
Oh, I'm 100% behind that.
Okay. So Matt,
Yes.
now you must answer what you have asked us. So I proposition you, sir.
Oh.
Whoa,
What
whoa,
elements
whoa, whoa, whoa.
from other
on.
books would you like to
Let me-
see within this next season?
Do you want me to be propositioned
Oh my
by
God.
Daniel? Do you want me propositioned by Daniel? Yes.
All
or
right,
no?
where
Okay.
is our
I just want to
fanfic
ask
person?
everybody. I just want to ask.
That's not what I meant. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Sorry. You totally caught me off guard with that, Daniel, and now I can't even think about. By the way, the immediate response to that poll was hilarious.
I think I'm the only person who voted no.
Oh
It's your
gosh. Okay.
idea.
It was your idea. There we go. Okay, so go back to your question. I got confused. Ask your question again.
What elements from other books would you like to see folded into the next season,
Okay.
Matt?
Thank you. That's wonderful. So I guess one of the pieces I think that would be good would be to bring the Aiel in stronger than we get with the Dragon Reborn. They're there, but I would like us to use this as the intro to what is going to be, I would imagine, season 3, getting to the waste, really getting to Rodian and all those other things. So I like the idea of, and I actually put this out during another live show as an idea of what they could do, which is take away the White Cloaks and bring the Aiel into the battle in Falma. So you have the Aiel and the Seanchan like having a first meetup, and then you create a conflict that comes circle. It comes back later on. Whereas you don't really get that, obviously, with the Great Hunt or the Dragon Reborn. So, yeah, I could see them kind of bringing the Aiel in, and I think Rafe has even said we're going to see, much more Aiel than we imagine we might see.
So Sarah, how wrong do you think Matt is? Because I think it's pretty wrong there.
But on a scale of 1 to Tuesday.
By the way, 200 people voted. 89% apparently. So there you go. There's
People are into it.
People are into it. Wow. Okay. So Sarah, Daniel has suggested that this is only going to be basically the Great Hunt with a little bit of the Dragon Reborn. I have suggested that the Aiel will kind of take the place of the White Cloaks maybe and actually have a conflict with the Seanchan, be part of the conflict with the Seanchan. What is your kind of theory that we can ask everybody whose theory they think is going to really turn out for, maybe some change that's going to be made for this season?
Well, geez, I can't predict that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I mean, honestly, I remember back when we were like, oh, once we see the end of season 1, we're just really gonna have a great idea of where they're going for season 2, and yeah, that didn't happen. So I
So you're
feel like
just,
I know even less now than I did.
You're done. You're
before.
done. Okay, but I feel like that's just a cop out. Daniel,
Oh,
do
it
you
is.
Do you accept this, or
I'm not
do you
done.
feel like
I'm not
okay,
done.
okay,
not done.
okay?
Matt,
Good.
how dare you
Okay.
I'm sorry.
assume?
Hey.
I'm trying to pit your guests against each other, Matt.
Yes, go ahead.
I do think that we're more likely to see a book 2 heavier season 2.
Okay.
I think, Rafe has made statements to me that sounded like there was going to be more like individual character plot lines and stuff from book 3, but not necessarily like the big stuff like Tyr. That's kind of how I think I'm more inclined to think. I've had a hard time figuring out how they would do both Tyr and Falma in one season. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
So
you don't think that we're going to
I think
get?
they could bump Tyr back later.
Okay, let me ask you this: Kalendor, then you don't think Kalendor is part of season 2?
I don't think it has to be.
Okay, so
I think it might get brought up, but I don't think we'll necessarily see that
Okay.
whole plot in season 2. But I'm
Okay, so-
probably completely wrong.
Do you mind if I make that's your kind of like, because you
Sure.
you were kind of equal with Daniel as far as thinking a bit less, but so Sarah's thought is Kalendor plot won't happen in season 2. Daniel's thought is that we're basically book or the Dragon Reborn is we're just going to pick pieces of it. We're not going to get much from that. And mine is that the Aiel will replace the White Cloaks. I'll take out the Aiel with the White Cloaks and just say the Aiel will have confrontation with the Seanchan. There we go.
Okay.
So who do you think is
Whoa.
what? No,
want to
I'm allowed. No,
address
no, no.
this.
I'm
I
allowed
want to
to.
address this major theory of yours. I hope that's allowed, Matt. I hope you're not too busy trying to pit me against Sarah for me to come at your BS.
Yes, go ahead.
Just throwing the distraction card.
Go ahead. You're welcome to, Daniel. Yes.
So I don't hate or love that idea because I think it can either work or not work, and doing both actually serves a purpose. So amping up the Aiel early, I think, is a pretty good thing. And the White Cloaks have been made so evil, I could see people who haven't read the books being like, no, I'm rooting for the Seanchan because the White Cloaks are horrible in the show. We're watching them burn people alive. So it could cause confusion. So I think that could work to actually have the Aiel, obviously also cementing a bond with Rand even earlier. That could be neat. Or it could be, if they set it up right, a thing where it's made clear that the Seanchan are the worst of the evils of the White Cloaks. And then it's kind of an interesting battle for fans, kind of being like, oh, this is two evils going at it, and we're rooting for the lesser of two evils. Actually, I think both really could work for how the show's been set up so far. That's my personal take. Thank you and goodbye.
Basically, Daniel just said I'm right. So I'm going to ask you this poll. Who do you think is right about season 2? Daniel, Matt, or Sarah? I mean, I would just go with what Daniel just said.
I sat on a fence, and I think you are putting words in my mouth, sir.
That's right. You have to pick one, everybody. You don't get to pick them all. Everyone's like complaining. There's not like
if you're picking both, if you think both are good options, side with me. That's to pick me for both options.
Okay, Taylor. Taylor's here. Taylor, you can go ahead, and for those of you in social media that are watching this and you are enjoying what you're seeing, because if you're not going to care about this, but hopefully you are enjoying it, come see the rest of the show on YouTube. But we'll say goodnight to those that are on Twitter and Facebook and Twitch. But thank you for being with us. And yes, I know everybody wanted the fourth option on this poll. Pick an option. Who do you think is right about season 2? Oh, Sarah is Sarah. There you are. Everyone is.
I don't accept this.
Everyone's hedging on us here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Taylor. Yes, everybody hates my polls. Not everybody. Just Alan Dvorsky.
How are people not leaving a like right now? You have 346 viewers and 149 likes.
Yeah.
I will find every single person who has not liked this video and kill them.
Thank you, Wild Gardenia, for funding the proposition.
Sticking with the theme of violence for Sarah.
Exactly. Okay. I love our donations here. Given that Rafe is probably planning at least for at least 7 or 8 seasons, I can't imagine a 7 or 8 season show where Rand doesn't completely accept, that he is the Dragon Reborn at the end of season 2 is what that says. Sorry, I couldn't show the whole comment there. Interesting question. That is I don't know that I agree with that. But yes, I mean, I feel like they kind of fast forwarded that plot about Rand. So I guess maybe I do agree with that. Let me look back at this poll. Wow, Sarah picked up a bit more here. 151 of you have voted. By the way, there's so many people that don't want to vote, clearly. Vote on this poll, people. Take a side. By the way, Daniel...
Fence it with me by voting Daniel.
Oh, this is a lame poll because now Daniel is in second place. So let's just end the poll.
Wait, Matt, does that mean you were in last? Does that mean you were last?
People just like voting against the host. That's just how it works.
That's never been a thing on my channel. I'm going to put that out there. Actually,
Wow.
A lot of people vote with me just because I'm the host.
That's because you're really cool, Daniel, and people
Matt,
want
you're the
you
coolest.
to. People want you to, to vote with you. I'm interested
Don't
in
make me
hearing
make this
Daniel and
wholesome.
Daniel and Sarah's take on how they think Matt is going to be reintegrated back into season 2 for the show. So that is from Beth. So how do you think, Sarah, they're gonna? What's your theory on reintegration of Matt?
I mean, I actually think it would be pretty easy to just kind of pick up his book 3 plot and just shove that in early. I mean, a lot of basically what he's doing in the second book is just like, oh no, the dagger. I'm so poisoned. I blow the horn.
I'm so poisoned.
I don't think he has. Like, I feel like they could just take care of that because he's in Tarvalon at the end of presumably season 1. Like, he could kind of just jump to that bit. Maybe he buddies up with Tom like he does in the 3rd book, and then from there they could either kind of have him go to Falma and do all the whole horn stuff, or somewhere else, or there's a lot of
Okay.
options.
So
But
you
I think
think he's
it's more
still-
likely we'll see kind of a fast forward to his book 3 character,
You-
because he's also just a lot better in book 3 because he's kind of a poop.
You think
for
we're gonna
that.
get like Matt like fully healed and back to the Matt, or beginning the Matt that a lot of fans love, but he's gonna take on his book 2 plot. So you still think that he's gonna blow the horn?
I mean, I think if they, I think they could do that. I don't know if they will, but I don't see why they couldn't. Like, it's not like he can't
Yeah.
blow the horn if he's been healed from the dagger.
Okay.
So
Daniel, what do you think about? I mean, do you have a kind of concept that's different than this, or do you kind of agree with this idea that we're gonna get like book 3 Matt, but he's gonna take back on maybe his book 2 plot?
I think they're going to be wanting to pump up as much fan and love for this new Matt as possible. So I think we're going to be getting a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, and I think they're going to focus the season more on him to try and make up for the fact that it is a reinterpretation of the character. So I think we're going to get the Gawain Galad scene, or if they're combining in one, a Guan scene.
The Gawain scene?
And then at the end of the season, he'll also be blowing the horn to try and give him that moment of triumph. And I think we're going to really see them leaning into it, because it's going to be trying to prove that we've had to replace this actor, and it was a fan favorite last season, but don't worry, it's just as good, and let's continue down that path. So I think I would bet money there was a little scrambling in the writer's room to double down on Matt instead of trying to reduce Matt.
Okay. So I'm going to ask everybody here, and in a poll, which of these scenes is most likely to happen in season 2 dealing with Matt? Matt blowing the horn, Matt fighting Gawain and Galad. What are 2 other scenes?
Matt
Between-
eating mini chickens.
eating all the chicken.
Matt eating all the chickens.
And
Okay.
Matt falling off a bridge with an assassin on his back and killing him by landing on him.
Matt falling on an assassin.
I agree.
Okay.
Those are all good.
Did I spell assassin right? Yeah.
It's
okay, okay.
ass in.
I never thought
That's
about
how
that.
I'm dyslexic, and it's how I remember it. Don't.
Oh
give me
my
crap.
gosh, that's so good. No, that's so good. I was like, I'm
Oh,
never gonna forget.
That is
Thank
also
you.
how I remember it. So,
That I've never ever thought about that. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's real. Seriously. Which of these Matt scenes is most likely to happen in season 2? Matt blowing the horn, Matt fighting Gawain and Galad, Matt eating all the chickens, or Matt falling on an assassin? That is the poll question. We're going to cover some episodes that are coming up too. This is my favorite poll of the night, I think. I love
me
this.
too.
Okay, so I have to ask you, Daniel, which one did you pick?
I picked Matt fighting Gawain and Galad, but I think it would be Guan. I still think it's gonna be one character, but I think we're still gonna have that.
What do you think, Sarah?
I think I'm also gonna go towards the Gawain Galad / conglomerate of them fighting Matt. I feel like
this is
that's
the
a little
wishful
bit
thinking,
more
right?
likely. I mean, but it doesn't feel like it's that hard of a scene to do. Whereas I think the
That's true.
horn,
Yeah.
although they did keep the horn, I thought they were going to cut the horn, kind of, to be honest, but they didn't. So if they kept it, it would seem weird that he wouldn't blow it. So
I was like, how do we know they kept the horn? I was like forgetting at the end of it. I just look. I forgot episode 8 for a moment. I'm back.
come on.
I'm back there. I was like, was this a piece of news that? So by the way, I feel like this is a little bit of wishful thinking on our part, which is there's a lot of scenes I wanted from book 1 that seemed like really easy and logical to put in the show, and they didn't. But maybe fighting Gawain and Galad is just too much of a fan favorite to leave out. I don't know.
No way, they're not gonna leave that out. That is the fan scene.
I know it is. It is the fan service scene if you were going to do.
I mean, because that's also a way to introduce both of them, since we didn't have the scene from Camelin in the first season. So
yeah, I agree. Yes, Daniel.
May I
Go ahead.
actually ask Sarah a question, if that's okay?
Yes, you can.
no.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, it's fine. How do you think they're going to handle the actor swap specifically? Do you think we'll see Barney for a minute in the new season, and then like the healing will justify his change, or is it just going to be straight up? We don't see Barney
Honestly,
again.
I hope they just don't try to address it in World. I hope they just swap it and
Iron Man 2,
go with
just
it.
new actor,
Yeah.
done. Got it.
I feel like it's just
Mhm.
calling too much attention to it. If it's like, oh wow, you look different,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not even like an offhanded joke. There's not going to be like, did you shave?
Maybe a little bit, but they'd have to be. I don't know. I feel like that can just get
yeah.
cheesy real fast and just sort of focus on it a little bit too
I
much.
could-
but
I would love if Loyal said, "Did you shave?"
that would be funny.
Humans,
I would
You know,
I would be
something
okay with
like-
the shaving joke.
As long as it's
Humans look like
loyal, being
children.
like, doesn't he look different? And everyone being like, he's the same. I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, I can't tell humans apart, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it's fine.
That would be awesome.
I would accept that.
I would accept the loyal line. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let me end this poll, which is our most interacted with poll tonight, because people love this question. Which of these Matt scenes is most likely to happen in season 2? 55% say Matt fighting Gawain and Galad. 28% say blowing the horn. The falling on the assassin is one of my favorite. I hope all these actually happen. This is, I'm hoping this is season of Matt for sure. Okay, let's.
Didn't
yeah, go
Rafe
ahead.
made a comment too about how great Donal was as Matt and how he was like really kind of brought that lightheartedness and
Yeah.
stuff that he thought was so important for kind of not early on Matt. So
Mhm.
to me, that sounds like we're going to be getting post Dagger Matt for sure.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. Okay, everyone, when we get back from JordanCon, if you remember, we've had a theory, done a couple, like a theory, an interview, and a discussion of the show. We'll go and do the Wheel of Time Song Parody Challenge. Then we're going to go to JordanCon and do some live shows there. We're going to come back, and we're actually going to dig into Robert Jordan's notes a bit. Yeah, we're getting back to those. But it's going to be in the context of the Seanchan. We're going to be doing a deep dive on the Seanchan. And then this is actually one of the files from Robert Jordan's notes that's one of the most significant. It's just a huge file that talks about the Seanchan. I think most of that information, if not all of it, I haven't done an exact one-to-one comparison. Most of that information is probably in the compendium or whatever it is called that has detailed information about the Seanchan. I'm going to go look for things that are not known about the Seanchan in the notes. And so that'll be a fun, again, deep dive with a little bit of Robert Jordan's notes in it. It's going to be a fun one. Yes, Daniel, go for it.
I only set aside an hour tonight, so I have to leave before too long. But I would
Okay.
love to put forward one last final poll, if that's
Go for it.
okay.
Yes, you are definitely allowed to. Let's hear
Should the
it.
Seanchan keep the Texan accents?
Oh boy.
That
This is a good
my
one.
question.
Should the Seanchan keep the...
They were
Texas.
described as Texan accents,
I
and
know.
I fiercely think they should keep them.
Do you want me to give answers like, do you just want it to be yes or no? Do you actually
Yes
want
and no.
to?
And
yes
then a
no?
third
Okay.
option of how dare you. That's the
Okay.
best way to
How
handle
No,
dare
it.
and then the fourth option is just Tuesday.
No more Tuesdays. Tuesdays already failed to win the last time. So how dare you? Should the Seanchan keep the Texan accent? Did I say accents? Whatever.
You just say accents.
I mean, there are
is multiple,
Variants, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm really excited about that Seanchan show. We'll see how this one goes. I will announce this other episode before Daniel leaves here. But Daniel, thanks for making time for us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Of course,
It's awesome-
absolutely,
it's
anytime.
Awesome chatting. This one will come right after that one. We're getting back to our Becoming series. That's right. We're talking about Elaine and Kira Coveney. That's right. We'll do a cast spotlight, talk about her works, and talk about if we think that she will become Elaine and why we believe that or do not. So that'll be a lot of fun. I've actually started looking into her background and trying to get actually a hold of some of the short films that she was part of to see if we can't get access to them so we can watch some of these and have educated opinions about it. So that'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, that Seanchan and Becoming Elaine to start off May is going to be a blast. Daniel, thank you, sir, for being here. It was awesome having you here. To end your night, your poll was answered by 200 of our participants.
Yes.
And yes won with 57% of the vote, no with 28, and how dare you, 14%. So
It's a
great final poll.
beautiful day.
Daniel, thank you. Stick around, everybody. We're going to be doing some mug giveaways here, talking about a couple more episodes we have coming up, and then we'll say goodnight and let everybody go. We'll take a call or two. If you want to give us a call, you can do that here shortly. So, Daniel, good night, sir. It was awesome seeing you, man.
Good
I'll
night.
say
You better
bye.
bring my ice cream to JordanCon.
I will. And I'll say my goodbye in an impression of Tuan. Goodbye, y'all. Next time I'll see you down by the
That is the
drinking well.
worst Texan accent I've ever heard.
That is so how it's.
That
Oh,
was so bad.
let's say
Oh,
no.
I love it.
Let's say no, Rafe. Hopefully, no.
Just say no to Daniel Green's Texan accent.
Hmm. I do not want that to. No one in the world, I think, would even understand that the Seanchan, like, it would be such a, like, I mean, maybe it would just be an amazing. Maybe it would just be something that I just don't realize would just be viral.
I would love for them to have some kind of, drawl, but I don't know if I really am on board with just a bunch of, cowboys showing up.
Yeah, it would be something. Like,
It would have to be done very well for it to work, in my
it would be
opinion,
talked
but
about. That's for sure.
I'm sure they have addressed this with their dialogue coaches, and they've been
I
working
love-
on all that. So
I love some of the comments here, especially Rajesh's comment just now. So if I can get to it here, but wow, this thing is, come on, it's being too slow on me. I like how people are like, no camp. I get it. Rajesh said, that was bad. No Texan accent. I changed my mind.
once again, I would not call that a Texan accent.
Oh, I know. Basically, yeah. Matthew McConaughey is Texan. It would be pretty cool if the Seanchan sounded like him. Yeah, I guess just a bunch of Matthew McConaughey walking around. Yeah, I can see the appeal. Okay, so I don't have actually an image or for this one. It was the last one that I didn't get to make for today. So I will just tell you what's coming up here. After becoming Elaine, we're going to do a Wheel of Time, Lord of the Rings, adaptations in Amazon, just discussion. One of my guests that night will be Nerd of the Rings. If you follow Matt on Twitter, he has this huge following on YouTube, does amazing videos about Lord of the Rings. And so we'll be talking about adaptations in Amazon. And I can't wait to have him on and kind of doing a deep dive about maybe his hopes and dreams for the Lord of the Rings adaptation that's coming up here, and talk about the Wheel of Time. I know he watched the Wheel of Time adaptation, so I can't wait to get his feedback. We'll probably have other guests on with him too that evening. So that is the last one I know is coming up. Although I will say this, we are obviously going to do the Metaphysics and the Wheel of Time TV show. That will be coming up. I just haven't communicated with all the people that I want to be involved in that one. We'll be talking about the Metaphysics Wheel of Time TV show in May. So that's right. In May, we're talking Seanchan, Robert Jordan's Notes, Becoming Elaine, the Wheel of Time and Lord of the Rings adaptations, Metaphysics, and we'll stop there as far as announcements of upcoming episodes. And sometime in mid-May, we'll do another one of these shows. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We haven't told everybody what we're doing in a long time. It feels good to kind of have a schedule. I
like it. Yeah.
I'm
Give
feeling
the
better.
people something to look
better.
forward to.
Yeah, exactly. I know everyone's like, "Are we doing a show today?" That was like the question I got so many times from January till now, which is like, "Is there a show? Is there a show?" So, yes, we will be doing all of those, and yes, Wheel Up Time is in chat. We will be doing a gaming stream too soon. That will happen. I promise. I want to get to some gaming stuff about the Wheel of Time, so we'll do that also. There were some. I want to go back. I did see some tips here. Let me see if I can find them. Everybody, sorry for those that I skipped. Everyone's. Why can't I find? Wow, that's weird. I do not see them here. Strangely, they disappeared.
They disappear. I thought maybe like you could see them longer than
I thought
the
maybe I could see
regular
them
chat.
longer. So sorry for those that I'll have to get back to you that threw in a comment and a tip. I apologize. I thought I had access to those. I could go back to them. Obviously, it did not happen. So, anyways, why don't we? Taylor, is Taylor even here? Let me see if I can. Taylor. Taylor just like basically what happens is he just kind of leaves.
Just like pieced out. He's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough for this.
This is totally true. He doesn't. What are you looking forward to most at JordanCon? Because they just released their schedule. I don't know if you're watching this, you've never heard of JordanCon. Go look up jordancon.org. It's obviously I want to say it's a Wheel of Time convention, but it's really a convention. It's a sci-fi and fantasy convention that was created in honor of Robert Jordan, and it did have a very specific Wheel of Time focus for a long time. but it is so much more than that. I mean, they talk about Brandon's book. I think there's a Cosmere track, if you will. There's a writing track. There's all sorts of different tracks there. Are you coming for a specific? Is it Wheel of Time all the time for you in JordanCon, or are you planning on doing some other stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I think mostly I'm kind of just gonna play it by ear and see what's going on. I mean, last time I think I went to like 2 panels because we
Did
were
you?
all just hanging out in the lobby and it was so much fun. So
It
we'll
was.
see. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
And
Taylor,
I'm not sure if they're gonna have the same like size restrictions on like how many people can be in a panel room this time or not, because that also I think affected, how
Yeah,
many people could go.
I don't want to make any official answer on that because I think I heard no from like someone that read an FAQ, but I haven't looked at the FAQs to find out. So if someone has an FAQ from JordanCon and wants to drop it in chat, I'll post it here about that answer. But yeah, definitely plan on being in the lobby, if you will. So we're gonna do some giveaways here, and I want to show some videos while we're doing some giveaways. Taylor. So what I thought we'd do is either go through some of the kind of video last night and do a couple of those. And then also maybe you set me up over here so I can run that while you're on with us. Okay. So why don't you set me up? Yep. Set me up and then you can jump on with us. And so yeah, I think the lobby, for those of you that are going to JordanCon, that's where I like that. I like that Taylor just casually. Yeah, he's like, there he is, everybody. Hatch the Younger. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, you got the mouse. So Taylor's going to jump in here with us briefly. He's going to set up the giveaway for us. We're going to watch a couple clips that I thought were pretty fun if you missed it from a live stream last night that I got to be a guest on. So I want to cover a couple of those clips, get Taylor's thoughts and hopes and dreams for JordanCon 2, see what Taylor's been up to lately. And maybe Taylor will tell you, everybody. Everyone wanted to know, Taylor, about what your plans were because they know that you were making some plans. So we can, what your plans were for the Dusty Wheel. So Taylor's over there like, what are you talking about? So
Did I promise something?
Yeah, way to put him on the spot, man.
So Taylor's gonna come hop in here in a moment. Let me go find this video, and you have to give me a second, everybody, and we'll play this for everybody. So okay. And I can't wait to get. I hope Daniel is being serious. I hope he's going to JordanCon because I want to get that.
I want my ice cream.
Well, my ice cream, yeah, right. I'm feeling the same thing. There's gonna be a lot of people that are feeling like they missed out on the ice cream here. So let me. Okay, I think this is the spot. So okay, that's a funny spot to drop us in on this video. So we'll wait for Taylor to get in here. I'll play this video for us and we'll talk about Brandon's answer. So I had the pleasure of being Brandon's guest on his live stream last night. You can go watch that. It was a lot of fun. I got to interview Brandon basically, and Brandon got to interview me, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Was he closing that so we wouldn't hear him? Yeah. Taylor will jump in here shortly, everybody. Oh, while everyone's waiting, what should we poll everybody about? Everyone needs a poll. I feel like they're just waiting for a poll here.
I mean, we could go back to speculation on some of those cast. Like,
yes.
Do you think that
I like it.
what's her face, Raga, is gonna play Brigitte or whoever?
We could do that, absolutely. Let's see. Maybe we'll get Taylor in here.
I think she's gonna be Brigitte. Just
I
throwing
do
that
want
out
to.
there.
This won't be a poll question. I do want to ask everyone that's watching. So we just announced a bunch of episodes. What are some other episode ideas that you have that you would like to see us tackle here at the Dusty Wheel as we jump back into the books? What are you hoping to see? We're tackling the kind of Becoming series after Elaine will do Becoming Elias, because that was something that everyone responded to, that they'd love to kind of us do that episode. The Seanchan deep dive. Is there another deep dive that you would want us to do? That would involve possibly, me taking a look at Robert Jordan's notes. And welcome, Taylor.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey.
Everybody can hear you. Taylor Swole, or Taylor Lifts, or Taylor the Younger, or Taylor, or Hatchling. Which one did you like most,
Hatch.
Taylor?
I think Taylor the Younger.
Taylor the Younger. Okay.
That just sounds like
It's like a
like a
mature version. Like hatchling
Roman
still,
emperor type
I've been
situation,
there.
you know, Emperor Hatch, and then
That's
Taylor the Younger.
Emperor Hatch. Yeah, that's nice.
that's the vibe I get from that. I'm not saying it's bad.
Ooh, an
Legit.
IEL deep dive. I like it. Okay, wheel weaves. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anyone else gave us some ideas here that we can pull. An IEL deep dive would be a lot of fun. They're all just welcoming Taylor to the show. Okay. Well, we'll figure that.
Chat yet.
You can't see chat yet. Okay.
Yeah, I will in a second. Go
We're
ahead.
going to play this video. I asked Brandon a question last night that I thought was a lot of fun, and I thought you guys would appreciate hearing his answer. I want to talk about his answer. So here's the video. Oh, I should probably.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Was there a change that you actually really liked? What was your kind of favorite change in this first season of The Wheel of Time?
Yeah, so that's going to be a little controversial, I think, because I think my favorite change is probably the whole we don't know who the dragon is.
Okay.
Because it makes for such an interesting way to tell this same story in a new way.
Yeah.
And I think you can tell that story without changing too much about the lore or the narrative. And, you know, basically framing the first one from Moirain's perspective, trying to figure out who the Dragon Reborn is, rather framing it from the Dragon Reborn's perspective.
Right.
I think that was a cool change. I think it led to some really interesting things. And I was a little skeptical when he pitched it to me. I saw the screenplays and thought, this actually kind of works. And then I saw the show and I'm like, good for you, Rafe. This works. This is interesting and different. I don't know if I would have made that change.
Yeah.
But it's in the soul of the way that I like to see adaptations trying new things with source material. So
Yeah, and I mean it's kind of baked into the first book
Yes.
anyway. I mean, the
Yeah.
question is there.
The
It's
question
just-
is there.
You
It's
just happen
just-
to be in the point of view of Rand, so you're in most of the book. So you're not really getting everyone else's feelings
Yes.
about kind of how they feel about the fact that they left their village and what is Moiraine after and how are they affected by this search that she's on, if you will. So it is framed there, but it's certainly not a device that Jordan used like they did. But
Right.
yeah,
But in a television show, you can't be as easily in someone's perspective.
Right.
I will say that this change caused what I think is the biggest challenge of the Wheel of Time show. Sorry to go too much on the Wheel of Time. We'll get back to other stuff. But we have Hatch here, right?
That's right. What did you think was going to happen?
The biggest challenge the show faces is the ensemble cast,
Yeah.
which was suggested.
Okay, so let's jump out of that one. This answer about what he liked, like one of his favorite parts of the show. Sarah, what did you think about his answer? Like when it comes to that question of who is the Dragon Reborn?
Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting take. I mean, like I fully agree that I think it was a good change. I mean, I don't know if it was always executed as perfectly as I would have liked it to be, but overall, I think it worked really well, and it definitely got people invested in it. And there was a lot of speculation from non-readers and stuff, and it was much more engaging television, in my opinion, than it would have been otherwise. Because we'll have future seasons for Rand to like figure stuff out. Like he doesn't need to be doing that in the first season as much.
Yeah, Taylor, did that? I mean, for you, you weren't reading the books at the time, at least, and you were kind of a new viewer of the material. You'd obviously been producing the show, but did you like the idea of who is the Dragon Reborn being a way to push the season along, if you will?
Yeah, I think I don't know what the original like the story was and how it's framed differently in the books. But I think it was a good way of it's a very simple way of pushing these new characters and magic systems and cultures and music and all of this stuff and an easy vehicle for the rest of all the things they wanted to build. Because I think everyone can understand the basic kind of finding the one kind of idea. So
Right.
I thought that was smart. And yeah, I don't think you can hold that up. Obviously we know now. So I'm excited to see what they do in the next couple, because I think that was more kind of cliche. In like just the fact that it's a common story.
Who is the chosen one?
Who is the chosen one?
Yeah. So I'm excited to see kind of now that we know who the Chosen One is and who his friends are and who Moraine is and everything. I'm excited to dive into more deep kind of book information.
Yeah.
I've always been
I
kind
agree
of
with that.
curious, like, did Robert Jordan actually intend the first book to be a mystery? Because it was so obvious, at least in my opinion. I'm like, did he think it was not obvious? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he had to do what you're saying and what we're all saying, which is you have to go through that moment. What are you going to just start and be like, he is the one? Okay, that's how you meet him. You want to meet him before he is the one, and then he has to become the one. And unfortunately, I think the books carry it a bit too far. It's like, you are the one. No, I'm not. You are the one. I don't want to be. I'm just like, you are the one. Fine, I'll take it. So I think the show was like, okay, we have to go through this. We have to tell this story. Let's get it over with so we can move on with other plots. So yeah, in the end, I would agree. I don't know. I wouldn't count it as one of my favorite changes, but I understand the change, and in the end, it makes sense why they made the change. So
yeah, I would say it was a necessary change.
Yeah, sure.
For sure.
Why is Matt wearing a cloak? Looks good in cloaks, 32%. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you all. Cloaks with the new black t-shirt, 28%.
Rob said Hatch was cosplaying Bruce Willis in Unbreakable. So.
Shoot, I didn't think about that one. That is like the best answer of this, of why. I think that is. I think you guys all got it right. I'm wearing the cloak because I just look good in cloaks. There you go. Thank you. That's.
I mean, who doesn't look good in a cloak? We should really bring cloaks back, fashion.
Yeah, we should. We should, right? Okay, I want to show you this last clip from this, and then we're going to give 2 mugs away. Thank you very much, everybody, for enjoying and being here. And actually, again, I say this all the time, for everyone in live chat, this makes the show for me. It's a lot of fun to see your comments as we go here. So let me play this last clip. This is where Taylor's nickname came from in my discussion with Brandon. So enjoy. I'll unmute.
Shadar Huron of the creator, and now we're really into the weeds.
That's my theory. I like
it.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Think
have to go a little bit back
that the general fandom wants. We're talking reunion between Rand and Tam. We're talking Massima. Let's just deal with Massima and move on, right?
Right.
Let's take Perrin's arc and push that the fan and
I'll get us there, everybody.
For sure.
Okay.
I'll stop at the Wheel of Time for now.
Yeah,
just for now.
Non-Wheel of Time questions.
Well, I have just one.
Okay.
Sean Rains wants to know how benevolent a god is Bella.
It's a good question.
Bella the creator is
Bella I like Bella the avatar of the light, more so than Bella the creator.
Yeah.
I mean, to all of you Bella fans out there,
Bella's more like the Shadar Huron. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Of the creator.
I much prefer that.
Yes.
It fits better in the metaphysics side.
It does. It does. So Bella is the Shadar Huron of the creator. And now we're really into the weeds.
That's my theory. I like it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we have a special hello from someone called the Innkeeper's wife.
Hello.
I'm assuming this is someone you know.
This is actually my wife. Yes, she's great about joining our live streams. She jumps in there, and people have a lot of fun chatting with her. So hello from Dragonsteel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, your family's delightful. We like your family.
I like them.
Mm-hmm. Hatch the Younger is doing some editing for us right now, some video editing, I believe. Yeah. Is that correct?
I finished some work and I gave him some more.
Yeah.
There you go. I think Hatch the Younger. Mm-hmm. See, Little Hatch is kind of, but Hatch the Younger, that seems a bit more official.
I'm going to call him Hatchling now.
Hatchling. Hatch the Younger. I like it.
The problem is he's not little anymore.
That's true. Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
He's like buff, and he has been for a while. I actually, and his name is Taylor. So he could be, instead of Taylor Swift, Taylor Swole. Or
There you
Taylor
go.
lifts.
Taylor lifts.
Yeah,
that's good.
but I was thinking about
Taylor
I have,
Swole.
I have lots of
like it.
of nicknames.
I'm sure he's enjoying all of
for
these. Yeah,
Hatch
yeah.
the Younger or Little Hatch.
We're
or-
going to have to do a poll, asking everyone, like, what's the preferred title
yeah,
now?
Taylor lifts.
Taylor Lifts or
just
Taylor,
Taylor Lift.
Swole,
Yeah.
or Taylor the Younger, or Hatchling. Those are
Hatchling-
good. Those are four good
Hatchling
options.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
You may have just trumped all of my jokes
like it.
about the hat.
He did. There we go. Adam was the one that came up with Hatchling. If you want to argue with anyone, Taylor. Bella is the creator Avatar of Light. Thank you very much, everyone. You've redeemed my faith in you. Avatar of Light is the correct answer. I appreciate that. Okay, let's give away some mugs. Let these people go home. I know Taylor set this up, so let's see if I can manage this. I think I always do the one on the left, right, Taylor?
Just the single. Don't do the plural. I mean, the plural. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just names for the.
Okay, I'll try.
thing.
We'll see if this works. But we'll give away 2 mugs tonight because it's an announcement, and I like to give away stuff here. Oh wait, an early viewing of Winter Dragon Raffle has started.
What just happened?
I don't know.
What did you click?
I clicked on the giveaway. So
You do
So
not get to
whatever.
come on the Max Ryan interview. No.
that you don't get to, but you are entering a raffle for the Dusty Wheel mugs, or an early viewing of Winter Dragon. Apparently. That's so cool that you still have that raffle in there from like a year and a half ago. That's
I don't
amazing.
ever get rid of them. They just kind of stack.
By the way,
So
the winners, I should totally like invite them to a viewing of Winter Dragon. I'd be like, look,
You
that's
can
what
rent out a movie
Surprise.
theater, and we'll
Yeah.
pick 5 people, and then on the what's the anniversary of the Winter Dragon cut, we'll watch
it. Nobody wants this, Deds, you said. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's weird, dude. I clicked on the Dusty Wheel mug giveaway. That's really strange, but here we are. So, by the way, I have a special giveaway for those of you that go to JordanCon. So, bringing
do?
some stuff with me. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just look forward to it.
Okay.
Ben Butler said it's not just the polls, I guess. Thanks a lot, Ben. You guys make this so much fun with comments like this. Yes. Good luck, everybody. I agree with that. Thank you. Bladen won, I think, last time or the time before that. I can't remember. Something like that. Dusty raffle poll. Thanks, Dana. You are actually entering a raffle if you're in live chat with us for 2 Dusty Wheel mugs, not an early
Who's running
viewing
the
of
show?
Winter Dragon. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Fun times. I like it. Yeah. I didn't realize Joe was in chat with us here. That's awesome. By the way, Taylor noticed, apparently a Tweeter of Chaos was in that live stream chat, Brandon's live stream chat yesterday, where I think I called out the Tweeter of Chaos for giving us some news or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah,
And then they
some
just
news.
posted memes. Which is
Yeah.
so disappointing.
Memes are not enough. I just want that to go out to you all here. Memes are not enough. Okay, so we're going to end this. You have, just so you know, so you guys know your chances. You have a 1 in 121 chance to win. We're going to close entries.
That's
for those
one of
of
our
you.
smaller ones.
So there you go. You have a chance. They probably they probably thought they were going to enter. Surprised some people that aren't listening or just here for the mugs and are like, I don't want an early screening of the Winter Dragon.
Joe Perry said, just got here and thought I was watching an old episode.
Oh,
I don't know if I
man.
should feel offended over that or
I like
not.
this. I caved and bought one, so now I'm set to win. That's right. That's true. Memes are never enough. I agree. Okay, let's pick our 2 winners, everybody. Let's Taylor, can you give us some drums? Thank you.
know.
That wasn't great, but
There's you can't really make drums.
our first winner is Luke Ice Jedi. I love the name. I
Yeah, I like
really
that.
do like that.
That's clever.
Luke, welcome. I don't feel like I've seen Luke's name here in live chat. So congratulations. You won a early viewing of Winter Dragon. No, just kidding. You won a Dusty Wheel mug. Please reach out to us on Discord, where we get together after this. A couple of our hardcore members join in for a discussion all evening long after the show on Discord. You can find the link in the description below. Reach out to us there, or you can reach out to us on social media. Let us know. We'd love to have you reach out and get you a mug. By the way, you just what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's
I
fine.
thought you were done. Sorry, I interrupted you. We should make a special edition Dusty Wheel cut mug.
That's true. Like a Winter Dragon. If you want us to actually provide you a Winter Dragon special edition cup, let us know, and you will get sent a very special Dusty Wheel mug. Because we had a little screw up here. I like how Jessica just arrived. Someone please catch me up. I have no clue what's happening. It's yeah. There's a lot that happened tonight. It's hard to even catch you up on that. But yes, I don't know. Did Luke show up in chat?
I don't know. I've been looking.
Luke, are you out there?
See a lot of people mentioning.
Let us know. You did. I may have let's pick another winner here. Our second winner of the night, Karen Wrestler. Karen, thank you so much for entering the raffle here for an early viewing of Winter Dragon. And we will get you a Dusty Wheel mug. And again, if you want it to be a special Dusty Wheel mug, we'll do a little special Winter Dragon version of the Dusty Wheel mug. We will do that. Just reach out to us on social media.
I don't think it should be by choice. I think they should just they just had to deal with it.
You think they just got it?
You're gonna get it and you're gonna like it.
Come on, that's a special edition right there. That's
I like how Lesbian Nerdy was like, well, now that the mug is different, I want to enter. I already have a Dusty Wheel mug, but now they're special editions. Too late, Lesbian Nerdy.
You should do some signed ones.
That'd be fun. Should enter. Did Karen? Oh, Karen's here. Congrats, Karen.
And Luke is here.
Oh, Luke was there? Awesome. Yeah. So Luke and Karen, congratulations. You always have a chance. You had a 1 in 121 chance this time. So yeah, always stick around. We like to award those who stayed around the longest during the show, or like Joe Perry.
That doesn't factor into the raffle, unfortunately.
It doesn't. Like Joe could have won, even though he was a slacker and just showed up right at the end. You know,
right. That's slacker.
Yeah, that's total slacker. Did I miss anything before we let you go, Sarah? And end this. Did I miss anything from the article that's really of note? Again, I need to get this link in the description of the video. I do not have it there yet. But just go to wattseries.com, everybody. This one, I think you had mentioned that Geeky Air was mentioning here who we knew or were not there. It says you don't have confirmation of Madeline, Madden, Zoe, Kira, Kai,
basically like all
Marcus.
The people that had like roles in Fulma in the books that could theoretically be there, but we have nothing to confirm or deny that.
We know that Yosha and Karima were there, so maybe the last two episodes.
Yeah, 2 out of 12 or whatever that is.
Just Rand and who everyone or a lot of people think is Lanfear. I'd be fine with that. So make sure you go check this article out. I'd love to see your speculation on social media of who you believe. If our Watt series crew is correct, who these people are going to be playing. Is this Gawain and Galad merged? We don't know. So thank you very much for being here, Sarah. Thank you for jumping in. Taylor, thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for being here the whole time. Like
Taylor the Younger.
Great conversation that we had.
That one question was awesome. I really riveting. Yes.
But please do be back here next Wednesday for our double header. That's right. We're going to have Max Ryan, the first dragon, with us on Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. And then that night, we're going to be talking about who is the Lord of Chaos. We're diving back into the books and talking theories, getting back into what we love the most while we wait for season 2 of The Wheel of Time. And with that, thank you, everybody, for joining us. I didn't see anyone just jump in to give us a call. Sorry we didn't take any calls today for those of you that are hopeful. But if you had just called in, we probably would have brought you in. So next time, just call the number and wait, I guess. maybe we'll get you in.
We're also on what are we on? We're on Naples stream.
Oh yeah. I don't know that he
Oh, sorry.
Nobody said anything.
Well,
I can.
my
Maybe he
bad.
did. I don't know if he did.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I thought I was doing a good thing.
Who's enable it? What? Who? What?
I don't know. Maybe
What's
he
a
said something, maybe
stream?
he didn't.
I
So,
don't know what a stream
Hey,
is.
my bad.
Maybe I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Again, I don't know. Maybe he did. So I think maybe he tweeted something. Did
My
he say
show
something?
etiquette is off. I haven't been on. So
I'll go
long.
look up. Here we go. My show etiquette is off. I thought Nablus said something, but
He announced it. Okay, we're good.
oh, he announced it. Okay, there you go. So, oh, there it is. There's the tweet, everybody, and thank you very much. You're like, yes. So once again, no Dark Friend Social tonight. I'm finishing up a real life project. It's taking quite a bit of energy and time, but we're back next week with the Dusty Wheel and Editorborn on the Dark Friend Social. And you'll be getting a lore video this week, so be on the lookout for that. So there you go, Taylor.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm all right.
It's been a blast. We'll see you maybe Monday, but definitely next Wednesday for 2 Wheel of Time episodes here at the Dusty Wheel. As we start on here, good night from the Dusty Wheel, and smash to black.
Back to black.
Welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. You went right to kill it. Look at you. You're already. You're just done. I mean, this is like this is
Out
one
really
of the
well.
biggest scenes.
And now I'm like, great, my turn.
And if you don't like that and you want to say, well, Robert Jordan could have made the 2 rivers all white. He could have, but he didn't. So,
Just complimented me on my dress, and as you can clearly see, I'm
Sad.
not
I see Lukomi as something along the lines of a Shadow Haran analog. For the
it does make sense why it outlasted the breaking.
Yeah.
See, this is why I have Therese in the show, because she's going to correct everything that
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dusty Wheel Show. What? Beam Off Challenge. Yay!
Terrible, like baby face mounted on like a huge body. So like all
This
of
is
a
not
sudden,
just
it's like,
a traditional fantasy, right? There are sci-fi
And
elements.
just a
for
moment
those that are
ago,
kind of interested.
Rafe tweeted something. So let me get my guest in here with me, and
Probably, I would say,
let's
put
get
in
talking.
70-80% of the work. I got to be over the shoulder.
Welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
I'm
Seeing you.
your host, the Innkeeper's son. And the headphones, I'm sitting on them.
Nice.
So
You
if we
don't have
talk
your
about
headphones
it,
in?
he can't hear what we're saying right now.
Totally coming back.
Alright.
Someone already guessed it. That's so.
Totally coming back.
We are back.
They're on to you.
They
So-
knew something was about to happen.
Our plan here is to give away one more special mug.
Icicle was like nailed it.
Wait, how special is this mug? Like,
It's
you got to sell this.
should this be okay? I think we make one more limited edition Dusty cut mug, but I think we should sign it.
We should sign it. How are
should
we going to
sign
sign
it.
it?
We have to ship it to us and then ship it to them.
You would have to like somehow make it so it doesn't like. I guess we
I
have
can't
to do
hear you.
something
One
to-
second.
His headphones fell out again.
Put your earphones in.
Wait, so we could have been talking about him that whole time?
I know. I didn't realize
Oh.
that.
Just
I didn't-
for a moment, okay?
Look, he gets a new name, and now he feels like he can run the live stream and stuff. Clearly.
Okay, we could totally ship it to us though, and use a Sharpie.
Anaya's like, this is why I never leave.
I
until the
mean, I
stream
have used those oil Sharpies on mugs and then baked them, but they still eventually come off.
Oh, Rob's in here. Hey, Rob, Rob's in chat. Is there a way for us to actually add a signature to a mug after it's been created? Maybe Rob
can you add it as like a graphic on the mug? Or
maybe Rob should make this custom version. Maybe we can give him our
Signed by Dusty Wheel guests. Did you see that?
Oh my gosh,
That would be a lot of
really
signatures.
That would be really cool. Some specific. You know what we've never sold is Dusty Wheel shirts. We've never done that, and so we could do a signed Dusty Wheel, like 4 shirts that we sign at JordanCon from all the guests, and then we could give them away then.
Ooh, I love that idea. Okay, so we'll definitely bring a black T-shirt. We'll need a kind of whatever, maybe it's a gold pen, and all the guests that have ever been on the Dusty Wheel that go can sign it, and we can put it into the charity thing. I love it. That's a great idea. Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
welcome.
Okay, so
I just have so many of them.
I put a sticker on it, and we could do that.
Okay, so why don't we give
So
away?
we're doing another mug? Are
Yeah,
we
let's
doing?
go
Is this a
mug.
special mug?
Well, we might have to give away like 2 to find somebody that's still here because we only have 159 people watching. So people definitely left because they definitely
Well,
believed
You
we would
know,
not.
the people
do
that
this.
left are gonna miss out on this amazing
So
opportunity.
did you just say we're gonna do 2 because people left?
No, I'm saying like if the person doesn't say they're here, then we might have to give away like pick another person. So
If the person doesn't say they're here,
yeah, like if we pick somebody and we're like, hey, you won this, and they don't like
I
say.
mean, I would hope that
But
they
they
were
would be
still
in the
around after
comment.
30
They're
seconds
already
to see if they
watching
won.
I'm saying they might not be. I just pick somebody a winner and we'll go from there.
okay. 1 second.
Taylor's like, I am not giving out 2 mugs. I swear to God.
No, I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
As Carolyn said, suckers. I know you can't leave.
Could
until
we
it
put the
ends.
Dusty Wheel cut on VHS and sell our own? I mean,
No, you can't sell it, but we can.
well,
give
sorry,
it to
sell
somebody.
it as like a I don't mean actually money, like give it away.
Donate
Yeah,
it.
we could totally get it on
for a
VHS
donation.
and like give to somebody. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. By the way, we're giving away a mug, and people even still left, so they're tired. Just so they go pick another winner.
Come on, a VHS thing would be cool. Okay, I'm trying. I have the thing here. We never did coasters.
Yeah, this is a test to see who stays the longest. People are like,
How did you click? I don't even see the one that you clicked.
I don't know, but I didn't close it. So,
Did you what?
are you gonna pick? Are you
Just
picking
behind the
or what?
scenes, Taylor,
Oh,
Matt,
yeah,
drama
you
is
did a,
why I watch this show. Just
Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry.
Very-
I was just looking at things.
The
We're
odds are going up for everybody that's staying because people are totally like, wait, this is ridiculous.
Okay, make sure you only join once. If you join twice,
Oh,
it will not
smart.
work.
You're creating a new
And
raffle. Okay, nice. There it is. Everybody, you can join the raffle. Good luck. The odds are much better because the amount of people that are watching that are actually in chat is probably, I would guess you might get 70 people
but
joining.
what if
50
all the
people?
people still watching were also the same people that entered?
oh,
the
did
first
someone
time
do a?
around?
Oh, it's like I can. Wait, I'm like fully going full Innkeeper right now.
Are you gonna try like?
You never go full Innkeeper.
Dempsey says this is a test to see who stays on the longest.
Exactly. Taylor's like, this is fun. Are you gonna start a poll?
Yeah, I was literally about to start a poll. Yeah.
I have to use my laptop to start it.
Okay.
But you're not going to beat the poll that didn't exist with answers yes and no. I mean, that was peak
Look,
peak
it
poll right
happens.
there.
It happens to everybody. So, oh man, we're gonna be hanging out on a couch here at JordanCon in like
in 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh, we're getting. Oh yeah, we're getting close to 3 weeks. Wow. That's
Yeah,
insane.
3 weeks from tomorrow, I think.
That is going to
Okay.
be.
Does this work? Let's see.
Oh, I get to vote for a poll. This is awesome. Should I take over, Dusty Wheel?
Yes.
That's a good one. Nice job. I just voted for you, Taylor. No.
Ouch.
We got 80% right now.
I voted for you, Taylor.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I feel like I handle the camera a lot better than my first.
You did. Your first one
First
is like it's class.
I don't like to watch it. I've tried a couple times, but it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I thought that was pretty great, but
It's pretty good.
it also wasn't video of me, so I get it. It's very uncomfortable
Daniel
watching
show up on that one?
yourself.
Did Daniel show up on that?
Daniel did show up on that one. That's right. And I totally is Taylor hatching a plan? That's a good one.
That's good. That's good.
Wait, I gotta
Okay,
put
Taylor,
that-
while you're I think you can probably close the poll now. We're even shedding even more viewers at this point, so I guess that says something about this poll answer. Hmm?
We have 67 votes right now. Okay. It's going up. Let me just find I don't know where it is. Okay. Taylor
Sarah's
should
like-
handle the deep dive.
Sarah's
episodes.
like, I didn't say that I was going to stay longer. We just roped her into this.
I mean, at some point.
Well, she wasn't going to stay longer for you.
I was planning on having
but
an
it's-
evening, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna close entries, and me telling you that doesn't really matter because you're not gonna hear it by the time it's closed. So.
Oh, but you are so much more comfortable in front of the camera, by the way, than you were when you started. Yeah.
Yeah, when I wasn't looking.
Taylor's not cracking under pressure. There you go.
That one's good too.
Taylor's like,
I've heard all of
quickly. No more hatchlings.
Hatchling is just like it's been my whole life.
Okay, how many people have entered this last second mug thing?
This one, you have the best chance. Okay, this is out of 59 people.
There you go.
Okay, so
pick our winner, man.
Here we go. The winner of the 3rd special edition Dusty Wheel Cut mug is Deadsy. Deadsy won it. Oh my gosh! What? That's crazy.
Deadsy picks up the special.
Oh
is this
my
special
gosh! Yeah, that's the special one.
Congrats, Deadsy.
Wow, that
pattern
was
has
insane.
spoken.
The pattern
has spoken. Oh my goodness! We'll end the poll. I almost got 67%, and so that's not enough. You know,
that's fine. Yeah, you can do the Lord of Chaos thing next week if you'd like to.
I'm busy, but I'll get back to you on my schedule.
Okay. Nice.
What else could you possibly have going on that's better than this, Taylor?
Well, I'm hosting the Max Ryan interview actually. So
you should like just host it. I'll just be the background player.
You'll stand next to me.
Yeah.
He'll host the Billy Zane.
Okay, Deadsy's there.
Zane
Perfect. Well, congratulations, Deadsy. That was crazy.
That was too good.
I feel like Deadsy won a mug like 2 years ago. I don't know in my head.
I feel like you just say that to everyone that's.
I know. I feel like everyone that I hear, I'm like, did they win a mug? It's pretty.
Well,
funny.
Sarah, thank you for joining us today, and
thank you for inviting me,
Matt,
Taylor.
It's been a great time.
Yeah, it's been a nice 21 years. It's been good.
Yeah. We'll make sure to join us, everyone, on our next Wednesday's show. It'll be a double header. First one in the afternoon being Max Ryan, second being our deep dive into the Lord of Chaos, and officially we will be on Nablus' stream on Monday. So,
thank you, Taylor. That's really
with
good
that
news.
being said, this was Deadsy's first mug.
This is Deadsy's first mug. I don't know why. I think everyone.
So I think you're just going a little crazy.
Yeah, Matt. At this point, I don't think you can be trusted
I
to
know.
remember who's
I
won a
should
mug
not-
on
you
your
should
show.
not. Yeah, totally.
Well, how do you? And you usually go like, what do you say? Like, well, that's it, everyone. We will see you next Wednesday. And with that being said, good night from the. Oh wait, like we say around here, good night from the Dusty Wheel and.
You want to try it again? You want to try that again?
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like
All right, you got this. You got this.
Here.
If you want to use the roof.
Welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. And like we say around here, good night from the Dusty Wheel.
That was not good. That
It's
was not
smashed.
good.
Okay.
Try it again.
How do
Try
you
it
say
again.
it? You go.
Try it again. I say, as we say around here, good night from the Dusty Wheel, and smash to black. That's what I say.
Okay. And as we say around here, good night from the Dusty Wheel. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Smash to black.
Welcome to the Dusty
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
You went right. Deadsy?
Deadsy just called you.
Deadsy.
Worst ending ever.
You're on some thin ice right now, okay? I gave you that mug. I can take it away. Okay? I can take it away. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Welcome to the Dusty
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
You went right to kill it. Look at you. You're already. You're just done. I mean, this is like this is one
really
of the
well.
biggest scenes.
And now I'm like, great, my turn.
And if you don't like that, and you want to say, well, Robert Jordan could have made the two rivers all white. He could have, but he didn't. So
Just complimented me on my dress, and as you can clearly see, I'm not wearing one.
I see Nakomi as something along the lines of a Shada Haran analog.
It does make sense why it outlasted the breaking. is
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
See,
This is why I have Therese in the show, because she's going to correct everything that
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dusty Will Show. What? Meme Off Challenge. Yay!
Terrible, like baby face mounted on like a huge body. So like
This
all
is
of a
not
sudden,
just
it's
a
like, wow.
traditional fantasy, right? There are sci-fi
And
elements.
just a
for
moment
those that are
ago,
kind of interesting.
Rafe tweeted something. So let me get my guest in here with me, and
probably I would say put in 70-80% of the work. I got to be over the shoulder and be like, no.
We're not coming back. Okay, bye.
You went right to kill it. Look at you. You're all ready.